Hi everybody, this is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another plan with me. I am taking this all the way back to June when I had my bridal shower. I have had this this plan with me on my memory card for what feels like forever now, or at least the first half of it, and I truthfully just never put it up because I don't know, I did like the first half of it and then I didn't really love it. And then I had I don't know what it was, like my memory card filled up while I was doing it, or my camera battery died or whatever. I had to stop and take a break for like the last couple days of the week, and I never came back to it because honestly, this kit was difficult for me to plan with, and I didn't end up totally loving it as much as I could have. So, but I finally got it done, and I'm like, you know what? It's not the most perfect spread I've ever done, but it was my bridal shower and it was a fun week. So I did want to just kind of get it off my memory card and put it up for you to watch. So, this kit, I actually don't remember the name of the shop who did this kit, but I bought it. Oh man, it was a long time ago. It was kind of back when I was really into Simply Gilded washi. Not to say that I'm not now, but it was just kind of there was a time where I feel like a lot of people go through this if you are into planners, but where you need to have you're just super into the Simply Gilded stuff, and I was at this point. And this kit, the washi that I'm using at the bottom down there, the Simply Gilded bows, I really liked, and it only came with, it was a collaboration with whatever shop this was, and you could only get that Simply Gilded washi if you bought this kit, which there was a variety of different shops that put those vinyl headers and stuff that were all kind of part of this collaboration. So I was really into Simply Gilded washi at the time. I love the rose gold with the kind of sunset looking washi, although I must have bought this a year or more ago, and this was the first time I ever used it. So one of those purchases where now I'm I don't know. And it didn't actually come with any bottom washi too, so I'm having to use those vinyl headers to kind of make and stack them to kind of make a rose gold washi situation, because I didn't have anything that matte. Normally I pair Simply Gilded washi with washi from the kit, but there was no washi in the kit. So yeah, the kit was just, like I said, I can't even remember who the shop is. I don't think I bought from her before or since, but the kit's pretty, and it has some really pretty kind of I think the theme of it was Southern soiree or something. So it's very floral, kind of peachy rose gold toned deco, and some of it's really pretty and I really like it. There's some kind of other weird colors in the kit, this really kind of brown mustard yellow that I'm putting down right now. I like a mustard yellow, but this is kind of verging towards a brown that I don't enjoy. So and I don't know, it just kind of ended up, the kit was darker, I think, than I would have liked for my bridal shower. But I did buy, whenever I bought this originally, I was I'm gonna use this for my bridal shower, whenever I was checking out of the website. And then I got it and I was well, I don't love it, but I didn't want to be wasteful, and I didn't see another bridal shower specific kit that I really liked around this time, so I thought I might as well kind of go for it. And I thought it would be a good opportunity too to you pull in a lot of my stickers that I don't get to, not that I don't get to use, but just use them more, because the style of a lot of the stickers that were in this kit, the half boxes and the quarter boxes and stuff, wasn't really the style that I particularly like to use. So I was okay, it's a good opportunity for me to pull in the My Newest Addiction boxes and Panda Bird Design scallops and stuff, to kind of be more creative and use a lot of stickers that didn't necessarily come with the kit and try and make a cohesive spread out of it. Which I think I accomplished. I think it does, you'll see it at the end, I think it does look pretty cohesive. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that was a whole lot of talking about the kit. And I don't mean to put the kit down or anything like that. It's definitely never the kit's fault, I think, whenever you have a spread that doesn't turn out to be perfect. But yeah. And I've also said before too, I think sometimes for me personally, because I memory plan and just the style of how I memory plan, when I have big events in my life like this, where it's like a wedding or like my bridal shower, or my birthday, or like you're on vacation or something, where you like really want that specific spread to look really, really good because it was such like an important week in your life and you really want to remember it. A lot of times it ends up, I kind of struggle because there's so much I want to put into it that it ends up looking overcrowded and like too much, and then they don't end up looking good, and you like put so much pressure on yourself, kind of, to like, not really, but internal kind of pressure on yourself to like, you want it to look good, that like you kind of like, sometimes it doesn't always happen. I feel like that was like, the spread was kind of like that. Although I will say I was pretty good about not like overcrowding the weekend, which is what generally happens. Like, I'll end up overcrowding the weekend or the day of the event or something. So I did leave some stuff off. Like, we asked our officiant to officiate our wedding this day, and like I left that off of the spread. Or like I like went shopping for like thank you gifts at Anthropologie for the people who threw my bridal shower for me, and I like left that off because I just didn't want everything to look like too crowded and too much. But anyways, we'll get there when we get there, I think. So I am putting down the sidebar now. I did enjoy these kind of vinyl headers that came with the kit. They came with, I think, both the scalloped ones that I used throughout the spread and in the sidebar here, as well as the just plain header style ones that I layered on the bottom to look like one solid piece of washi. So that was fun. I've always seen people use vinyl headers in their planner, but I've never bought any or done that. But it ended up working out well, and I liked the sparkle. I don't know how I feel about like the different texture of stickers together, but that's kind of a me thing, I think, more than anything. I'm also putting down some rose gold headers. I think those were from Rose Color Days. And then I am also putting down some Planning World, I believe, bow headers that matched really well. And then I'm going to take up the flags from the kit here and put down some flags from Clever Gal Crafts in the Sophie colorway. The Sophie colorway matched the spread really well, and I used a lot of it. I just was trying to like pull in a lot of stickers. You can see everything I pulled in. I pulled in a lot of foil and a lot of like lighter pink stickers, just because I think of bridal showers as being like lighter pink. And like I said, there was a lot of like the pretty kind of like pinks and peaches in this kit, but then there was also a lot of like darker oranges and like that mustard color that I was really trying to stay away from. The kit also, it was pretty like bare bones kit, didn't have a whole lot to it, so it didn't come with date covers. So I am using some from this My Newest Addiction and Planner Sophisticate sampler that actually match really, really well, and they're rose gold and just kind of watercolor peachy pink color that matched really well. And then I don't remember where those date dots are from. They're massive. Where are those? I don't know. Can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, that was the date covers. I wish she would bring that sheet back, actually. I really love the Planner Sophisticate's handwriting on that sheet. I think it's really pretty, and I used it very often. Okay, back to the day by day. I marked my meetings every day this week with these scallops from Panda Bird Design, which I think are a really cute way to mark just something that you're doing like every day. I think they're not necessarily meeting specific, but the color matched really well, and just having, like I said, I didn't want to pull in any of the like really quarter boxes or half boxes or anything functional really from the kit, because it just wasn't my style. So doing it this way worked out well. And then I think I kind of must have skipped over here, but I had 5 meetings this day, and at the bottom I marked grocery shopping and meal prepping. I don't know why I started with the bottom. I have no idea. Maybe because I put that Panda Bird Design sticker there. And I think all of those stickers, the grocery and the meal prep, were from Paper Blush Bar, and then there was the Rose Colored Days bow squiggle. I marked that I worked late this day. I worked late a lot of days this week with a Planning Like a Pro, I believe that's from Paperclip. I ordered dresses. I ordered dresses for my bridal shower this day with the Clever Gal Crafts heart. And then I also just made a note. Normally I wouldn't put something like this in my planner, but I made a note that I had to pick up coffee filters this day. And I used a Planning Like a Pro coffee mug and layered a tasseled planner heart over top, just because I like coffee cups in my planner. I don't know. I love that. So that was Monday. Tuesday, I marked that I had 2 meetings on Tuesday, and then I'm also marking painting my nails with my favorite GP Sticker Studio nail polish sticker, which I cut down to fit in my planner better. And then so I'm writing the meetings in here. And then I'm also using that larger scallop sticker from, again, Panda Bird Design. I think the color is either slightly darker or matches the color of the rest of the scallops that I put down, but I use that to mark that I was working from home on Tuesday. And then I'm taking another Planning Like a Pro sticker. Her color palette just worked well with these stickers. The pen to mark working from home in that box there. And then this ends up looking a little funky, but the reason that I work from home, Steven did as well, is because we went and did our menu tasting this day for our wedding. So that was really fun. Our wedding venue is kind of further away though, and we had to be there early, so it was easier for us to just both work from home, so we didn't have to like commute home in the middle of the day since we were going to be leaving a little early anyways. But I used some washi from the kit. I wish I would have, there's a floral pattern washi in the kit, actually, that's similar to the bottom full box that I have on Tuesday. I wish I would have used that, but I just layered My Newest Addiction box with some deco and some washi to mark the menu tasting. It was really fun. We went to the venue that we're doing our wedding at, and they had like everybody who's getting married there in the fall there, and we were kind of all at our own like cocktail table or like wine barrel or whatever, and they just served kind of like bite-sized versions of everything, all of the food, kind of like almost appetizer style. So you got the appetizers as they would be, but you got like the entrees and stuff like that, appetizer style, and you had like a scorecard and you just kind of got to keep track and pick what you liked. And they also had like all the wine and like cocktails and beer available that they'd be serving. So like totally honest, I probably got a little bit drunker than I should have, because I was like, yeah, free wine, like hit me up for sure. And then I was like, yeah, all this tastes good to me, honestly. So Steven didn't though, because he was driving us home, but we agreed on like everything for the most part that we wanted at our wedding. So that was really good. We like both totally agreed about the food, and yeah, it was just a really fun night. They also had like some rental companies there that do some of the like furniture you can rent for your weddings, and some like florists had like done like some arrangements and stuff. So we sat outside afterwards for a while and just kind of enjoyed all of that, and it was a fun night. Okay, on to Wednesday. I marked, I went to Starbucks in the morning, and then I was like trying to see like, oh, maybe I'll use one of the half boxes from the kit. And then I was like, no, it's rounded. The color is not my favorite. Like, I can't do it. So I put that back, and I am, gonna like let's see if I can catch up here. I think I was gonna put down one of these My Newest Addiction boxes, and then I chose not to for whatever reason. My guess is, like I said, I did this Plan With Me forever ago, so I don't really remember what I was thinking, but my guess is because the icon that I was going to layer over it is entirely foiled, not at all printed or anything. So I think that I thought that would kind of be too much foil in that area, especially since the icon above it is also just entirely foiled and not printed, is my thought. But I end up going through and looking at an old sticker sheet from GP Sticker Studio. You can tell I'm like searching for it right now. That had like kind of a neutral kind of gray tone half box, and that's what I end up picking. And yeah, I think I'm looking for a different workout sticker. But what I'm trying to mark, I didn't even say, is that I went to a spin class, my flywheel class, that evening, and I'm trying to mark it. And I'm going to use that dumbbell to mark it from My Newest Addiction. And like I said, it's entirely foiled. And then here we go. Yep. Okay. So I'm finding this kind of neutral colored half box from GP Sticker Studio. I love that she has these kind of half boxes. They're my favorite, where they're just like squared off and they're not printed. They're just like pulled to color from the kit. They really help, I think, if you're trying to do white space planning and you don't want your spread to look too overwhelming or too busy. So I'm marking one meeting here, and then after I came home from the flywheel class this evening, I actually had a little bit of a fever. I'm looking back to see if this is the week I think it is. Yeah, I had gone boating the Sunday before, and I had started to feel like I was getting a little bit sick when I was actually like sitting out on the water, like in an inner tube. And I was like, oh, like I'm on a lake by the shore. I'm surrounded by like grass and different pollens and stuff than I normally am. I probably just have allergies. And then I like got back to my apartment in the city, and then on Wednesday I was still feeling it. And I had been kind of telling myself, oh, you have allergies from the lake, whatever. And then on this night I was like, got a fever. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm like working too late and just kind of overworking myself a little bit here. And probably the drinking too much the night before didn't help either. So anyways, that was my Wednesday night. So I marked that with the girl from Fox and Pip. I'm putting a bow from Tasseled Planner on her little bun, which is cute. And I'm also going to use another little bow squiggle from Rose Colored Days to kind of add some more foil and stickers, I guess, to that bottom box there. Yeah. Just waiting to pull it. But yeah, I think I was overworking myself a little bit this week because I basically worked late or did something like there wasn't any like chill nights really here. So did I skip? Yeah, okay. So on to Thursday. Thursday was really crazy day also. I had 5 meetings that day. And like I said, I wasn't feeling super well, but I think I was back in the office because I didn't have a fever. I checked when I woke up that morning. I didn't end up eating anything or lunch at all until super late in the day. I've mentioned this in Playing With Me's from this time period, like June, May-ish area, that I was doing that where I was like not prioritizing getting lunch. I would like work through lunch, and then late in the afternoon at like 2 or 3, I would go down to Starbucks and like grab a croissant and call that like lunch for the day, which is just a really unhealthy habit. And I did break it, but I was still doing it at this time when I was having busy days. And then that coffee cup is from My Spoiled Planner. I have a coupon code for her as well as a lot of the other shops that I've used so far, like GP Sticker Studio, Paper Blush Bar, Tasseled Planner, all down below. And then I did try to use a quarter box from the kit, but again, I just didn't like the color and I just didn't like the design of the quarter boxes, so I ended up picking that up. But I marked that I was at work until 8 o'clock that night, which is pretty late. Means I don't get home until like 8:30, 8:45. So after that, I just marked having a lazy night because really all you have time for at that point is, or at least for me, is to like eat dinner, get ready for bed, wind down for a second and fall asleep. So I just took a candle from the kit to mark the quote unquote lazy night. Although I think I end up swapping that out for a different like floral deco piece from the kit. And then I'm also just taking that laptop, ooh, that's a tongue twister, laptop up off. Try saying that 5 times fast. Laptop up off the quarter box to put it into the white space. And I also put some Simply Gilded washi down at the bottom. And then on Friday, I'm starting at the bottom as well. I think because of the meeting sticker, I marked that I had 3 meetings that Friday. This would have been a summer Friday, so that's pretty busy for me. And then, because I'm only at work for a few hours. And then I had a mani-pedi appointment that evening. So I marked that in a My Newest Addiction half box, and then a GP Sticker Studio nail polish with Tasseled Planner heart on top. And then I just had a lot of like stuff that I needed to do this day. So I made a little like to-do checklist with a flag from paper blush bar, and then I'm just using some of these tasseled planner bows to kind of make my own checklist. And they were all kind of like self-care stuff, like beauty stuff that I wanted to either like book my nail appointment or hair appointment or self-tan myself, whatever, just kind of get myself ready for my bridal shower the next day. So I took a little kind of candle, since it was, I don't know, like self-care beauty in my head, that makes sense, and put it next to that list. And then I also had to sort out getting a gift for our officiant, because we were going to ask him to officiate our wedding that next day. So I took a little kind of flower sticker from Paper Blush Bar to mark that. And then I had marked my bridal shower this way, then pulled it all up, put more stickers down, marked it a different way, didn't like it, and then put all the stickers back down originally. So I'm just taking some of the deco from the kit and layering it to make just kind of a little like full box area of my bridal shower. And it was really fun day. It was like so great, kind of exhausting, honestly. But it was at a country club and so many friends and family were there, and I just was so lucky to like have everybody there. I also had a hair appointment that day, so I'm marking that with the Rose Color Days sticker and a tasseled planner hair dryer. I got my hair done before, and it was just a whole crazy day. So we did my bridal shower. We had like all the women at the country club, super fun. I opened all my presents there. That was exhausting. That's so hard to do. Just a heads up, if you've never had a bridal shower before, oh my gosh, it's like so... like you want to make everyone feel like you appreciate their gift so much, but you're also trying to move fast because there's a lot to get through and whatever. That was stressful. And then after we had that pizza party, or after we had the bridal shower, my parents threw like a huge pizza party in their backyard. They have a pizza oven, and they invited like all of the families that through the bridal shower for me. They invited all the families, and then I invited some of my friends who had come in for my bridal shower from out of town, and it turned into this like big, huge night. Steven's family came, and his aunt and uncle, and there was like probably 40 people there, and we were like up kind of drinking and stuff until probably like 11 o'clock at night. And it was just it was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was super fun, but by the end of it, I was wiped. I was so tired. That like little cough, sniffle, fever that I had from earlier that week had turned into like a full-blown, like my voice was gone. I was speaking and nothing was coming out of my mouth, and I was just like so tired. I can only imagine what my wedding is going to be like, because like I'm a pretty extroverted person, but I'm also not someone who like needs to be or enjoys being the center of attention either. But like I am like, I'm extroverted, and like being around people doesn't like drain me or exhaust me in the way I hear some introverts talk about it. Like I have to, if I'm not around people for like more than a day or something, I will get down, like I'll get sad. But I don't know, like I enjoy being around people, but that was like, I was so done by the end of that night. I was like, oh my God, leave me alone. I just want to lay in my bed and not talk to anybody for like a week. But anyway, so I kind of lost some of Saturday. I basically just marked having a really lazy day. I was not feeling well when I woke up. My voice was gone. I slept in and just like got takeout, watched Big Little Lies, filmed a plan with me, and that was pretty much it. So, that's all. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye.